Hi there! Welcome back to American Lingo Academy. I'm Luna, and today we're learning 10 super useful phrasal verbs that native speakers use all the time. These verbs are really common in everyday conversation, so learning them will help you sound more natural. Let's get started. Number 1, clear away. This phrasal verb means to remove things from a place, to take things and put them somewhere else so the area becomes clean and empty. We use this a lot after meals or when we're cleaning up a space. It's really useful in daily life. For example, imagine you just finished eating dinner with your family. There are plates, forks, cups, and napkins all over the table. Your mom says, "Can you help me clear away the dishes?" She wants you to pick up all those things and take them to the kitchen. You're removing everything from the table so it's nice and clean again. Here's another one. Let's say you're working on an art project at home. You have papers, markers, glue, and scissors spread all over the living room floor. Your friend is coming over in 20 minutes. You need to clear away all your art supplies quickly before they arrive. You pick everything up and put it back in your drawer so the floor is empty and ready. Number 2, clear off. This one is really similar to clear away, but we often use it when we're talking about a specific surface, like a table or a desk. It means to remove everything from that surface. You'll hear this all the time at home. For example, you're about to have a family game night. You go to the dining table, but it's covered with mail, books, a laptop, and some magazines. Your dad says, "Let's clear off the table so we have space to play." Everyone helps to take those items and move them somewhere else. Now the table is completely empty and perfect for your board game. Here's another one. Think about your desk at home. Maybe you've been studying for a few days and now there are old coffee cups, snack wrappers, sticky notes, and textbooks everywhere. You can barely see the desk anymore. You decide it's time to clear off your desk. You throw away the trash, put the books on the shelf, and wash the cups. Now your desk looks brand new and you feel organized. Number 3, clear out. This phrasal verb means to remove things from inside a space, like a room, a closet, or a drawer. It's about emptying a space completely, or getting rid of old things you don't need anymore. We also use this to tell people to leave a place quickly. For example, let's say your bedroom closet is completely full of old clothes you haven't worn in years. You can't even close the door anymore. One Saturday morning, you decide to clear out your closet. You pull out everything, try things on, and make 2 piles. One pile is for keeping, and one pile is for donating. After a few hours, your closet feels so much better. Here's another one. Imagine there's a small fire in a building. The firefighters arrive and they need everyone to leave immediately. A firefighter shouts, "Everyone needs to clear out right now!" This means everyone must leave the building quickly and go outside to safety. In this case, clear out means to exit fast. Number 4, clear up. This is a very common phrasal verb with a few different meanings. It can mean to make something tidy and clean, or to explain something so it's easier to understand. Both meanings are super helpful. For example, you spilled juice on the kitchen counter this morning. It's sticky and messy. Your roommate asks, "Can you clear up that mess before you leave?" They want you to wipe the counter and make it clean again. You grab a cloth, clean the juice, and now the counter looks perfect. You cleared up the mess. Here's another one. You're in English class and your teacher is explaining grammar. You're confused about when to use the present perfect tense. You raise your hand and say, "I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you clear that up for me?" Your teacher smiles and explains it again in a simpler way. Now you understand perfectly. The teacher cleared up your confusion. If you're enjoying this lesson, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We upload new videos every single day to help you improve your English. Your support really means a lot. Okay, let's keep going. Number 5, click through. This is a modern phrasal verb we use when we're talking about the internet or computers. It means to click on links or buttons to move from one web page to another. You're navigating through something by clicking. We use this every day online. For example, you're shopping online for a new pair of shoes. First, you're on the main page of the website. Then you click on the women's section. Then you click on shoes. Then sneakers. Then a specific shoe to see more details. You clicked through several pages to find exactly what you wanted. Each click moved you forward. Here's another one. Let's say you receive an email from your bank. The email says, "Click here to see your new statement." You click on that link and it takes you to the bank's website. Then you have to click through a few security pages, entering your password. Finally, you reach the page with your statement. You clicked through multiple steps. Number 6, climb down. This phrasal verb has two meanings. The literal meaning is to go down from a high place by climbing. The other meaning is to admit you were wrong about something, especially after you argued strongly about it. Both meanings are important. For example, your little brother climbed up a tall tree in your backyard. He went really high, but now he's scared. You stand at the bottom and say, "It's okay. Just climb down slowly and carefully. I'm here to help you." He moves one branch at a time and safely climbs down to the ground. He literally came down from the tree. Here's another one. Imagine you and your coworker had a big disagreement during a meeting yesterday. You were very firm about your idea. But today you realized you were actually wrong. You go to them and say, "Hey, I thought about it more, and you were right. I need to climb down from my position. Let's do it your way." You're admitting your mistake, and that takes courage. Number 7, cling on. This means to hold something very tightly, usually because you're scared or you don't want to fall. It's about gripping something firmly with your hands. We use this when someone is holding on with effort. For example, you're riding a motorcycle for the very first time. Your friend is driving and you're sitting behind them. The motorcycle starts going fast and you feel nervous. You wrap your arms around your friend and cling on tightly. You're holding on with all your strength because you're scared of falling off. You really don't want to let go. Here's another one. Picture a little girl at the beach with her dad. A big wave comes and the water is strong. The little girl clings onto her father's hand with both of her small hands. She's holding on so tightly because she's afraid the wave will pull her away. She trusts her dad completely and won't let go. Number 8, cling on to. This is very similar to cling on, but we add to when we're talking about a specific thing or idea. It means to hold tightly to something physical, or to keep believing in something, like a hope or a memory, even when it's difficult. For example, your grandmother has an old photo album from when she was young. The pages are yellow and fragile. She looks at it every week and never wants to throw it away. She clings on to that photo album because it holds precious memories of her childhood and her parents. Even though it's old, she keeps it close to her heart. Here's another one. Imagine you're trying to learn to play the guitar. It's been 6 months and it's really hard. Your fingers hurt and you keep making mistakes. Some friends tell you to quit, but you really love music and you cling on to the hope that you'll get better. You keep practicing every day because you're holding tightly to your dream of playing beautiful songs one day. Number 9, cling to. This is almost identical to cling on to. Cling to means to hold something tightly or to refuse to stop believing in something or someone. It's about attachment, either physical or emotional. For example, it's the first day of kindergarten. A little boy is scared to go into the classroom without his mom. He wraps his arms around his mother's leg and clings to her. He won't let go. He's holding on so tightly because he's nervous about being in a new place with new people. His mom gently tells him everything will be okay. Here's another one. Let's say you have an old belief from childhood. Maybe you believe you're not good at math because a teacher once told you that. Even now as an adult, you still cling to that belief. You avoid anything with numbers. Sometimes we cling to old ideas about ourselves that aren't true anymore, and we need to let them go. Number 10, clog up. This phrasal verb means to block something so that things can't move through it normally. We use this when we talk about pipes, drains, or roads that get blocked or crowded. When something is clogged up, it's stuck. For example, you're washing dishes in the kitchen sink. Suddenly the water stops going down the drain. It just sits there and won't move. Food pieces and grease have clogged up the drain. The pipe is blocked. You need to use hot water or a tool to clear it out so the water can flow again. Here's another one. Think about a busy city during rush hour. Thousands of cars are trying to get to work at the same time. The traffic is terrible. Cars are barely moving. Too many cars have clogged up the highways. The roads are so crowded that nothing is moving smoothly. Everyone is stuck and frustrated, and that's it. We've finished all 10 phrasal verbs for today. I really hope this lesson helped you understand these expressions better. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with another great lesson.